The woman personally walked her daughter Xiaoya to the school gate. She watched as she went inside, but when school let out, there was no sign of her at the entrance. Panicked, Shimi rushed into the school looking for her, only to be coldly told by the staff that no student named Xiaoya had ever attended the school. They even called the police, accusing Shimi of causing a disturbance. She desperately explained that she had personally brought her daughter to school that very morning, but the school insisted no such student existed. When the police chief arrived, he suggested checking the security footage, only to learn that the school's surveillance system had conveniently been out of service for several days. With no video evidence, he questioned the students instead. Every single child gave the exact same answer, claiming they had never seen Xiaoya. Every lead hit a dead end. Shimi repeatedly insisted her daughter had disappeared on campus, but she had nothing to prove it. Running out of patience, the police chief called off the investigation and left with his officers, while the school staff forcefully ordered Shimi off the property. Overwhelmed with despair, she searched every street, alley, and corner she could think of, but found nothing. That night, her phone suddenly rang. It was Xiaoya. In a trembling voice filled with fear, she said she was still at the school. Shimi's heart dropped. She raced back as fast as she could. The moment she burst into the principal's office, her world collapsed. Xiaoya lay motionless on the cold floor. Shimi cried out her daughter's name. Xiaoya barely managed to open her eyes and glance at her before becoming completely unresponsive. Grief crushed Shimi. Then she noticed her daughter's phone lying beside her. Whatever was on the screen was so horrifying that she couldn't bear to look at it. She threw the phone across the room in a complete breakdown. Shimi rushed to the police station to report what had happened. The police chief said he needed to examine Xiaoya's body, but Shimi quietly admitted that she had already buried her daughter. The chief was stunned. Without a body, there was no case to investigate. Through tears, Shimi explained that she couldn't bear the thought of strangers picking apart her daughter's death. Moved by a grieving mother's pain, the chief agreed to accompany her to the burial site and exhume the body for evidence. But when they dug into the ground, the grave was empty. Xiaoya's body had vanished without a trace. In desperation, Shimi remembered the phone she had thrown away. Everyone rushed back to the school, only to discover that the principal's office had been completely remodeled. One bizarre incident after another finally exhausted the police chief's patience. He sternly reprimanded Shimi before walking away. Determined to seek justice for her daughter, Shimi visited one lawyer after another, but every one of them refused the case because she had no evidence. With nowhere left to turn, she fell into complete despair until someone told her about a lawyer named Neil, who was known for taking cases not for money, but to uncover buried justice. Shimi immediately sought his help. After hearing her entire story, Neil admitted that she had no evidence to support her claims, and that the lawsuit had almost no chance of succeeding. Heartbroken, Shimi prepared to leave. But at the last moment, Neil changed his mind. He knew no mother would ever lie about her own child's life or death, so